6 ways to stop being busy and start making progress. You aren't overworked. You're probably just overwhelmed by things that don't matter. Today we're talking about why busy is a dirty word. Welcome to Season 17, Episode 8 of Zulf Talks. Everything I share here comes from what I'm doing in real time, step by step. This is fully self-funded, no sponsors, no outside investment, just me, my time, my effort, powered by the work I do at trustedcreators.org. If I can rebuild this from scratch, you can too. We're going to be looking at some key elements to help you because working for yourself and this series is getting exciting.
Working for yourself, I know you love it. Working for yourself, cause I love it too. Working for yourself, Zulf talks about it, making it easy for you. Working for yourself, go be your own boss. Working for yourself, Zulf will help you along. Working for yourself, powered by trusted creators, ZulfTalks.com.
So as I document this journey of building my working for myself journey, I've had to get brutally honest with myself about how I spend my time, because here's the uncomfortable truth. You can spend 8 hours working on your business. I'm doing the working fingers inverted thing, and not move it 1 inch forward. Running trustedcreators.org has taught me that business is often just a polished form of procrastination, mate. That's what it is. So today we're doing a focus reset. You make sure your effort actually turns into results. We're past the halfway mark, episode 8 now, season 17. So I'm enjoying this episode because I get to just blurt what's in my mind and my process of working for yourself. So you're hopefully getting some value out of these. If you haven't gone back and listened to some of the early episodes in this season, check zulftalks.com. I've got a link to the full playlist of just this season, because remember, I'm documenting my journey. I'm going through this step at a time. Why I'm doing this, it's like the 2026 reality test, because we're just before, I'm on 26th of December today, 2025. The new year's around the corner. We're living in the age of endless notifications, and right now, focus is the most valuable currency anybody has. I'm sharing how I stay disciplined while building this channel from scratch. I call it my channel, but it's just the business in theory, because trustedcreators.org doesn't mean anything to anyone. That's like the company side of stuff. But the day-to-day workings is what you need to do to move the needle every day. What is production? Because without a focus reset, most people don't fall or fail from the lack of talent. They burn out even if they reach their milestones. 6 ways busy kills progress. The first one's going to be motion versus progress. I've tried to make some bullet points so I can talk a bit more concisely to you. Think of like a treadmill. You can run 5 miles, sweat like crazy, and still be in the exact same place. Did you get that? It took me a while to come up with that. Let me say that again. You can run 5 miles, sweat like crazy, and still be in the exact same place. That's motion. Progress actually moves you forward. If an activity doesn't change your output, audience, or skills, you might be working hard, but you're not progressing. So let's get off that treadmill. How can we do this? The planning trap. Planning feels productive. Research feels productive. Watching tutorials feels productive. Listening to this podcast shouldn't be productive. It's not productive. What I'm telling you is productive. How can you use what I'm telling you to do something is your productivity. Listening to me doing it is not your productivity. But learning only counts if it's immediately followed by doing. If you watched 10 videos today and created 0 content, you didn't work, you delayed. Execution is the job. Today, can we make a little goal? As soon as you finish this episode, something I spoke about today, go and do. If you don't know what, I'll probably give you something at the end of this video to help you. I think it would help you. So stay tuned till the end and let's see what I come up with. The creator is going to be in everything you do. Creation versus consumption. It's a simple check. If you spend 2 hours watching YouTube and 30 minutes editing your own video, your ratio is broken. You spend 2 hours watching YouTube and 30 minutes editing your own video. Flip that around, mate. Creators grow by creating, not consuming. Consumption should support creation, not replace it. You can't go and watch all the Hobbit movies and Lord of the Rings and then feel like you're tired and you can't do anything. If you set it as a moment, as a prize, that's different. Okay, I'm going to record my 12 episodes on my podcast, and once I've done that, I'll spend an hour watching movies. That's all right. But if I'm going to record 2 episodes on my podcast, 10 minutes each, I'm going to spend 6 hours watching a movie. That's not a good ratio. Flip it. Productive avoidance. This one stings. We love small tasks. Checking email, tweaking colors, organizing folders, adjusting pictures, thumbnails because they feel safe. But the real work, scripting, recording, publishing, the stuff that is uncomfortable, recording the video, doing stuff, talking to clients. So I eat the frog every morning. The hardest task gets done first before my brain can negotiate its way out of it. If you put it off, your brain is going to come up with 1,000 excuses. Today I woke up, I'm like, you know what? I haven't made a good season on my Zulf Talks podcast yet. I'm going to record episodes. I'm going to come up with an idea in the next 30 minutes and then I'm going to start recording them. I came up with the idea and I put off for an hour recording them because I was like, oh, it doesn't seem right. I haven't got all the episodes. I want to maybe have 12 episodes. I might have 24. I want to make a special season. You know what? Just made the 12. If you made the 12, you're winning. That's what I'm doing. I'm making the 12. And who knows? I might make a few more. I might make a whole new entire season because I've started. Don't let yourself not do it. You can do it. Structuring for flow. Now, daily setup. I divide my day into 2 modes. Deep work, and that's like creation, thinking, what can I do, strategy. Is it podcast day? Am I making videos? Am I speaking to clients? And then I'll have the admin in between that. When I'm making the video and I'm exporting it, I've got 10 seconds. Let me quickly jump into my emails, clean up, do a few logistics. I don't mix them. I don't mix them in the sense that I don't have a day of admin. I have between work. Your best creative hours should be protected like an appointment you can't cancel. That works for me. It might not work for you. See what works for you. Identifying the needle movers. For the new YouTube channel, there's uncomfortable truths. What actually matters. I in my last season, you'll know I started a channel from zero. I noticed how much time I was spending. I got to a point I was like, you know what? I don't think this is productive. What actually matters is the title, the thumbnail, the first 30 seconds of the video. It did well. Then I had the AI voice lady sorted out. And I thought, okay, am I getting the same results? Similar. Is it the best work I've done? Not really, because it's AI voice channel type thing now. Could it be better? Yes. Do I put the time in to make that better, or do I work on a client channel that's paying me actively to make a video per video, as opposed to YouTube that might make video money at some point? Some decisions you make for monetary value because the business still needs to make money. Some ideas you make because you want to help others. You need to be clear with the goal. If you know what you're doing, then it's fine. I might dedicate some time to that channel, but next 6 months, no. That's fine. Now I know what I'm doing in the next 6 months. Think about yours. What have you got that you've been putting off? Can you at least start the process of getting to a point where you're doing better? Almost everything else becomes secondary. Find the 20% of work that creates 80% of the results and spend most of your time there. Remember, I talked in my last episode about that channel where I made thousands of videos and they made an appointment with me and asked me how I did it. Because I focused. And that's the only thing I did. I was behind on everything else, but everything else wasn't making the money. So why do everything else? Does that make sense? We are now at the point in this where I'm sharing with you real life experiences. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it. And I'm using it to share and act like a diary. Remember, this podcast is a diary for me, really. At some points when I'm not feeling up to it, or I feel like, you know what, we all get it. I don't want to do stuff this today. I'll go back and listen to my episodes. And you know what, hearing myself talk helps me get back into the swing of things, because I feel, okay, I remember when I was making that podcast, I was feeling in this mood. I was productive. I was thinking about it. It helped me reevaluate what's important. I'm like, okay, I told myself this is what's working. I was helping other listeners. If anyone's listening, I was telling them this is what I did that did well for me. So if I'm confused, I need to go back there and do that thing that I was doing well at, because that's where my core skills are. So sometimes your own stuff helps you. Now you are in a point where you're productive. You're doing well. If you're not productive, what is productivity? The key takeaways: stop being busy. Stop being busy. Start being effective. This journey is powered by trustedcreators.org. If you want my daily focus worksheet to help cut the noise, head over to zulftalks.com. Each episode has its own page on my website with like the points broken down to help you consume it a little bit easier. It helps. And you know, you can hear all this on any podcast. And I made this specifically just for my podcast. I'm thinking I'm not going to put these videos on the YouTube channel. So hopefully this helps just the guys who are listening. And what am I doing in the next episode? I think it's time to make more money. Making more money didn't make things easier. So is it good to make more money? Or you can just complicate stuff? What is money? Is more money more work? More money more problems? Well, you're going to find out in the next episode, so stay tuned to the next episode 9, and I'll see you over there shortly. It would be really good if you can leave a review wherever you're listening to this. The show resources are available at zulftalks.com.